Are you in the same room as before?
Yes. Yes.
The back, that bookshelf looks different.
One, two.
Wow, that's the bookshelf I know. So this room has two big bookshelves. That's amazing. I love that kind of.
This
Um,
is my mom's book.
it looks very nice. It looks like you really have a library in your house. So if I need a book, I will come to your house and I will get a book. You have so many. Lily, what did you do today? Today there was no school.
I ate dinner. I ate dinner. At first, I walked to. Teacher, did Bungsangdong rain?
What is Bungsangdong?
Your apartment.
Oh, really?
You're living.
I didn't know that. Yes, it's been raining the whole day, even now.
We're raining now too.
Maybe. Oh, can you say for me? It is raining by us too.
It is raining by us too, teacher. And so there is our house here and my mom's hospital here. There's 3 ways to go. First is the
Across a bridge. Wasn't there a bridge?
yes, yes, and then there's wait, wait. Overpass.
Overpass. Going across the road?
No.
What is an overpass?
There's a water here and there's a
Yeah, but isn't that like a
there's a
bridge?
bridge.
Yeah,
There's a
the bridge.
There are 2 bridges. One is Moon Bridge. The name is the Moon Bridge,
Yeah.
and the second one.
Oh, that's okay. Let's call it bridge number 2.
Okay, and it is raining, and I have to go to the mom hospital to eat lunch.
What about way number 3? You said there are 3 ways.
Oh, the bridge, the
So it was the moon bridge, the second bridge.
second bridge, the thing.
Going through the water, swimming across.
No,
Why not? It's quite hot today. You can cool down in the water.
stepping stone.
Ah, on the stepping stones. So yeah, it's almost like going through the water, but you are on the water.
And first, I take an umbrella, and I went there to the Moon Bridge.
Using the moon bridge?
When I went to Moonbridge because I had to saw if I can go to a stepping stone, because sometimes if there's too much rain, we cannot see the stones.
Ah, the water is covering them.
So when I saw that, it was covering. So I thought I had to go to the Moonbridge, and I walked and I called my mom. I am going to the Moonbridge, and my mom said, "What? You have to come back to the second bridge." And I turn around and I take one you go?
Why? Okay, I have two questions. Number one, why did you need to turn around? Why couldn't you use the moon bridge? And question
Because
two,
if you go to Moonbridge, it's because there's too many crossing roads.
uh-huh. Okay, and then question two, why did it take you 1 hour?
Because I was going like this, and I was almost there, and then I walked, and I saw the bridge. No, okay, I'll tell the story. First, I went to the stepping stone, but it took 15 minutes to go to the stepping stones. And then I realized it was the water was covering. So I went back to Moonbridge. It took 10, 11 minutes to go until there. And then I walked 11 minutes again until I stopped at the moon bridge, the end of the moon bridge. And then I have to walk one, and then
So you went on an adventure today
yes,
because of the rain. Because of the rain, you couldn't use the stepping stones.
it takes 10 minutes to go to my mom when I use a stepping stone.
But today it took 1 hour.
Yep.
Can you say for me? Usually it takes 10 minutes to get to my mom.
Usually it takes 10 minutes to walk to my mom.
But today it took 1 hour.
But today it took 1 hour. So what did you do
So today
on the weekends?
on the weekend, what did I do on the weekend? I went to the department store, Shinshege. And I got a little bit lost in Shinshege because it's so big. I started at the bus station, and then I went inside the building to walk inside, and then I was walking, and then I don't know what happened, but I ended up at the IMAX theater, at the cinema. And then I was walking up. I tried to find Shinshege. I'm like following the signs, and I couldn't find. So then I started from the beginning. I went back to the bus station, and then I was looking for another way, and I couldn't find another way. So I went back the same way that I did from the beginning. Walking, following the signs, and I see there's a cinema sign and a Shinshege sign. So I'm following, and then I ended up at Shinshege. So I don't know what I did wrong the first time.
Teacher, what did you buy?
What did I buy? I couldn't find anything. Lily, let me tell you a secret. I don't like shopping. I hate shopping.
What?
I hate it. I don't like walking around and looking for clothes.
Why did you go
I like to
travel?
I do like to travel, yes, but I like to go to a place that I know what I'm looking for. I get it, and then I go.
But you didn't.
But I didn't, because I just wanted to see what Shinshige was all about. So I went to the top floor, and then I came down. I got a coffee, I got some lunch, and then I went home. That was my weekend.
What did you do on today?
So not on today. What did you do today?
What did you do today?
Today I went for a haircut. I went for a little bit of a hair trim. And then where did I go? I went for a coffee. I went to Frank Burger. And
Oh.
and
And then what did you eat?
Oh, at Frank Burger they had some new burgers. They had a bulgogi burger and a cheese. What was it? Like a cheese sauce burger, cheesy burger, something like that. And they were new burgers
What
too.
did you choose?
I chose the cheesy burger. Which one would you have chosen? Bulgogi or cheese?
Cheese.
Yeah, it was really good actually. But Lily, I didn't have any fries in my. Yeah, they forgot to give me fries.
So you tell them?
No, I only realized when I got home.
What?
I only opened the bag when I got home.
Oh, you took it out. You didn't eat there.
I didn't eat there. I didn't eat there. I ate it at home. But that's okay. I still enjoyed the burger. What about you? What did you eat for lunch?
What did I eat? Ah, I ate. Um, is a spicy chicken.
Spicy chicken
Not the fried one with
with
there's a soup.
spicy chicken. The chicken was inside the soup or separate?
Inside the soup.
So it's like chicken soup, but spicy chicken soup.
Yeah, and there are like the duck too.
Duck inside the soup. There is duck in lots of the soups that I get. Sometimes when I get kimchi jjigae, there is duck inside there.
What, really?
Well, are we talking about the same duck? The thin one, that's oval shaped, thin and oval.
I don't know. Oval?
Oval shape, yeah. Or are you talking about the round, bold duck? What shape was your duck?
It's like a tteokbokki duck.
Tteokbokki duck. Ah, okay. Then it's different shape. I don't know if it's the same duck, but different shape. Okay, good. Now, today, Lily, I want to talk to you today. Do you have any questions before we start? Any other questions?
No.
I want to talk about 3D printers. Lily,
What's that?
a 3D printer,
Yeah.
what's that? So, a normal printer puts ink on paper,
Yes.
but a 3D printer doesn't put ink on paper.
Then you put 3D.
It can put plastic in a 3D shape and it will make a plastic object. So for example, let me show you this. There is a man. A man is walking around in a square shape. He's walking in a square shape. This man, we are looking now from the top down. The man is walking, and every step that he takes, he drops a brick. So there, he's walking 3 steps, he drops a brick. 4th step, he drops a brick. 5th step, he drops a brick. Can you say for me? Every step he takes, he drops a brick.
Every step he drops the brick.
Lily, do you know what is a brick?
Hmm?
Something people use when they build walls.
House.
Yes, when they build houses they use a brick. So there, he is dropping a brick with every step, and then he turns, because remember, what shape is he walking in?
Square.
He's walking, can you say for me? He is walking in a square shape.
He is walking in a square shape.
So now, when he turns the last time, and he makes his final line. Now this is a very, when he gets back to the start.
Yes.
Okay, there is the last brick, his last step, and he's back to where he started. Now, Lily, this is a very low wall, right? It's only one brick high. Does he want a one brick high wall? No, he wants a very high wall. So he's going to go around again. He's going to go around again and put one more brick. And then again, one more brick. And then again, one more brick, one more brick, one more brick. And every time he goes around, he adds another layer. Brick, 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 brick.
Yes.
So let's write that sentence. Every time he goes around, he adds another brick. Can you read for me?
Every time he goes around, he adds other brick.
Another brick. So if he wants 10 bricks high wall, how many times does he have to go around?
What?
If he wants to make the wall 10 bricks high,
10 times.
then he must go around 10 times, right? Now that's exactly how a 3D printer works. But it's not a man walking around, it's a machine.
Okay.
It's a machine moving. And the machine is moving, and the machine it doesn't drop bricks. It can drop plastic, it can drop different materials, but this machine that we're looking at today, it drops cement. Do you know what is cement?
The
So cement is,
like a glue.
it's like a strong glue, but it's used for, again, building walls. So when we put the brick, then we put cement, and we put the brick on top of the cement, and the cement glues the bricks together. It becomes very hard when it dries. Okay, let's look at, yeah, do you have a question?
No.
Let's look at this 3D printer. This is a huge 3D printer. Lily, can you see behind these three men?
Yeah.
That machine is the 3D printer. It moves on these rails. You can see there's some rails on the side. And there is the part where the cement comes out. This part is also moving left and right. So this is the 3D printer. Let's have a look. How does this 3D printer work? Lily, here you can see the 3D printer has started building the house. It's building the house walls. Next to it, there is another one, another 3D printer building another house, building another one next to that. Can you say for me, what are these 3D printers building?
A half wall.
A house wall, yeah, they are building the walls of the house. Let's take a look at what these houses look like. At the end, when they are...
Like this.
Say again?
It became like this.
This is the end, yeah. So these walls, they were built using the 3D printer. And here is another one. Look how nice this house is.
What?
Actually, Lily, do you know what this reminds me of? This house reminds me. Do you remember when we went to the strawberry farm?
Yes.
And when we were driving around those narrow roads, there were some very nice houses there. Do you remember?
Yes.
This house reminds me of that. Double story. You can see there is a nice patio in front. You can sit and drink some coffee or juice. Your dog or your cat can play in the garden. Okay, a nice house. Let's take a look at the inside. Lily, there are some lines on the wall. What are those lines? Why do we see those lines on the wall?
Because it didn't do like this. I don't know. Cement, brick.
Cement, brick. Can you make a sentence for me?
I don't know.
So each line is a different layer of cement. Remember the man with the bricks that was going around in a square.
Okay, then if there's a brick, we put the cement here and we put the brick here.
That's correct. But this 3D printer is not using bricks. It's only using cement.
Cement.
So the first layer it puts, and then it goes around the whole house. And then when it's ready for the next layer, when the first layer has dried, then the 3D printer will go again around the whole house.
I want to buy this house.
Why? Do you like it so much?
Well, not that much, but like for not like only going for a weekend. For the day.
Just to relax and go there for the weekend. Yeah, you can check
So
on.
how many years did it take to make this
So
house?
so that's the nice thing about this. It doesn't take years. And
What?
yeah, listen to this. So the reason why they are making these houses with 3D printers is because it's so fast. It's faster than what people would make it. So the 3D printer is faster than people. How long do you think it takes to build these houses? Just the walls with the 3D printer. How long do you think?
Okay. 3 months. Up, down.
About 3 months?
Yep. Up or down?
Down.
1 month. 2 months.
Let me try. I want to try find it quickly. And then you can read it.
Did you?
Okay, let's read this one. Can you read for me at the bottom?
The walls of 2-bedroom home were printed in 47 hours with iConverge generous printer.
47 hours. Lily, if you make it, let's say 48 hours. 48 hours is two days.
Seriously.
2 days. 1 day is 24 hours. 2 days is.
So they're working the whole day?
It's working the whole day, yeah. It's a printer, it's a machine.
Oh yeah, it was not a code.
It's not made by people, it's made by the machine. So it is working the whole day. I think that's amazing. You said
How about what about the circle ones?
Yeah, the circle walls.
Yes.
So the machine can move in a circle. The robot can move in a circle. It can move any shape.
Teacher, then what do you like the most? The circle one or the here and then here or the
Oh, do you mean these circles here?
yes?
So this is not a home, this is a hotel. They built hotels too. Hotel rooms.
In desert?
In the desert, yeah.
I like this bad.
I think it's actually quite smart. Maybe not everyone wants to go to the desert, but for me, like you
If
said,
this was in Korea, I would go right away.
it would be relaxing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be calming. I would go there because it's away from the city, away from noise, away from the busy streets. Nice and relaxing. And look how it's so simple inside, nice and calm. But again, Lily, look at the walls. All those lines on the walls. Why do we see those lines?
Because there's a layer.
Each line is a different layer of cement. Can you say for me? Each line is a different layer of cement.
Each layer are different layers of cement.
Let's write it here. Each line is a different layer of cement. Can you read it for me?
Each line is a different layer of cement.
Now look at something amazing which these people are doing, which this company is doing. They want to go to space.
Who?
This company that is using the 3D printers. They want to go to the moon and
make a house.
and start making buildings on the moon.
Okay, but how are they going to get a printer?
So that's the most difficult part, is to get the 3D printer to the moon. Using a spaceship, they can get it to the moon. Assemble it on the moon and then start using it to build.
I think it should be really big and strong.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult. But Lily, then they also need to have.
Put the rails.
Say again?
But they have to put the rails.
Yes, they need to put the rails. They need to put the whole 3D printer together, and they need cement.
Oh.
So what do you think
Then
they?
it should be
Do you think they are going to take cement?
2 or 3 of them.
But Lily, what do you think they are going to do? Do you think they should take cement from Earth and bring the cement to the moon?
Maybe we should put inside the printer.
But then what happens when the cement finishes? So actually what they are doing research and testing is they are doing research using moon dust. Using the dust on the moon.
But they have to 1, 2, 3 like this.
So they want to melt the dust so that it becomes like
So like this. Wait. Like here. The fire here.
exactly, they want to use a laser. They want to use a laser to melt the moon dust, and then it will become like a strong cement. And then they don't have to run out. Then the material will not run out. The moon is made of moon dust. It's full of moon dust.
Oh,
So
that's a clever idea.
Don't you think so? I think so too. Alright, Lily, can you explain to me what are they going to do? What are they going to use instead of cement?
They are going to build a building on the moon.
Using what material?
Moon dust.
Okay, they want to melt the moon dust. When I read that article, I was amazed. I thought it was amazing. So smart. Scientists are so smart. Maybe one day you will be a scientist and you will be designing and making buildings on the moon. Alright, Lily. I think it's time for bedtime. Are you going to sleep now?
No, I have to memorize my speech.
You still didn't memorize.
No, I have to practice.
Okay.
See?
Do you want to practice with me now? Quickly?
Okay.
Let's go. One time. Not too fast. Don't say it too fast.
Okay.
You must have a good speed. Pause in between where there is a full stop. I want to understand when does your sentence finish, when does the next sentence start. So you must have 1 second, 2 second break in between. And I will time you. Please wait.
What?
Okay, 3. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Are you ready to learn how to play Rumiko? Get ready to master the art of Rumiko. First, each player start with 14 tiles. The goal is to get rid of your old tiles. Second, you can only start the game if you have sets that adds up to at least 30 points. Third, the numbers can be arranged in sets of different same numbers in different colors or runs of consecutive number and same colors. Fourth, each turn player can add tiles to their sets or create a new set or runs with their tiles. Fifth, the players are free to rearrange existing sets on the table using tiles on your board. Sixth, if you are stuck, you can draw a new tile and try again later. With Rumiko, you are one step closer letting your dreams come true with math-filled way possible.
How long should your speech be?
Me?
How long?
Mine was
What was the rule? How many seconds should your
1 minute. It cannot be over 1 minute 30 seconds.
okay, then you are fine. 1 minute. Here I have 1 minute 13 seconds. Okay, that's my advice to you, Lily. Don't say it too fast. Slowly, and it's more easy for the people listening to understand. If you go rush, then people cannot understand. Right? Okay, Lily, go and practice. I'll see you again. I'll see you tomorrow at school.
Bye bye.
Bye, Lily.